Hello, dear ones. This is Chaplain Rick with Corporate Chaplains of America. Thank you for listening and tuning in to this segment. Another positive, encouraging word for you today. And so I've been thinking about this topic, and we'll share this in a few minutes here with this topic of quench your thirst. How can we quench our thirst? Talk about thirst with these hot summer days. I know that's been scorching. I know I live in Orlando, Florida, but I know where you're at listening and watching this. But I know it's been a very hot one here in Florida and around the other states as well. But I know that how important it is that we need to stay hydrated, drink plenty of fluids, plenty of water during these hot summer days. Yes, hot summer days. This is July 20th, 2023. But let me tell you something. Quench your thirst. And now I learned this valuable lesson a few years ago. I was living in West Palm Beach, and as I was there one day, one summer day, I was decided I wanted to go out and take a jog. Oh, it was a hot one, but I took a jog. I made the mistake of not taking with me water. Okay, so I didn't have water with me, and I jogged. And the more that I started jogging, as the heat was on, I felt that I was getting nauseated and losing kind of like mobility and strength and feeling dizzy to the point that I felt like I was going to collapse. I was able to make it home, back home. And when I got home, I told my wife, honey, I need to get it to the emergency. I need to go to the emergency, the hospital, the ER. As soon as I got there, they quickly put the IVs on, and that was the situation. They told me what happened was that you dehydrated, you're exhausted, you push your body too much. And how important it is that we listen to our bodies. My body was already telling me, you need to stop, you need to hydrate, you need to find a shade. And I just kept pushing my body, and it was not a good thing. Thankfully, I made it out. Everything is well. But I learned a valuable lesson. We all need to stay refreshed, stay hydrated, you know. And I uh, I wonder, what things are we taking to keep ourselves hydrated? On the summer day, we know that a nice glass, refreshing, cold, iced water with ice with lemon, or however, what's that favorite drink that you use to replenish yourself and to get hydrated. But we all need to do that once in a while on these days like this, right? But many times we are hydrating our physical body, but how about our spiritual body? How about our emotions, our emotional being? How important that we stay hydrated as well, stay fresh as well. We all need that. And sometimes we are going to these wells in life, trying to stay fill ourselves, fill that void, that need in us. And many times they're not the healthiest things to do for yourself. They're not the most positive. And so I remember a story that maybe you've listened to, you've heard many times, the Samaritan woman. This very illustrated in the scriptures. And it talks about how this woman would go to this one well. And this one well, she would go at a particular time during the day where no one else was there at the heat of the day, because she knew no one would be around. She had shame. She felt embarrassed by her lifestyle or what was going on in her life. She didn't want to speak to nobody, didn't want to share her story with nobody. She felt that she would be judged. So she would go there. And on this particular day, she did not know that she was going to have an encounter with this man named Jesus of Nazareth was going to be there at that particular time. Now, Jesus chose to walk through Samaria, which normally that wasn't a place that he would walk through as a Jew into a Samaritan village or place, but he did this. Why? Because he knew that she would be there. One person, right, makes a difference. And he went there, he sat there, she arrived, they had this conversation, they went into philosophical conversation and religious conversations, and she was kind of like going through all this. But Jesus was one to get to the heart of the issue, because she was there. And look at the story. You know, a woman, Samaritan woman, came to draw water, and Jesus said, "Would you give me a drink of water?" His disciples had gone to the village to buy food for lunch. The Samaritan woman, taken back, asked, "How come you, a Jew, are asking me, a Samaritan woman, for a drink. Jews in those days wouldn't be caught dead talking to a Samaritan. But Jesus answered, if you knew the generosity of God and who I am, you would be asking me for a drink, and I will give you fresh living water. The woman said, Sir, you don't even have a bucket to draw with, and this well is deep. So how are you going to get this living water? Are you a better man than our ancestors Jacob, who dug this well and drank from it, he and his sons and livestock, and passed it down to us? And Jesus said this in John chapter 4, verse 13. Look what it says. Jesus said, everyone who drinks this water will get thirsty again, 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 and again. Anyone who drinks the water I give will never thirst, not ever. The water I give will be an artesian spring within, gushing fountains of endless life. The woman said, Sir, give me this water so I won't get thirsty again, so I won't have to come back to this well, so I won't have to come back to this location again. You know, people search for something to fill the void that's in them, the thirst that's inside their soul, inside their spirit. The ancient challenge has been written over the ages, and many famous people have answered this. But I like Pascal's answer the best. You've probably heard Blaise Pascal, who was a famous mathematician. If you study science or mathematics, you've probably studied Pascal's triangle. But in theology, he was important too, because he wrote this theological work called the Pensies. In it, he famously quoted as saying, there is a God-shaped vacuum in the heart of each man. A vacuum means it has to be filled. Well, what is that vacuum in the heart of each man, a woman, each person? To feel loved, to feel cared for, to feel appreciated, to know that you have meaning in life, that you have purpose, that you are valuable, that you're significant. We are looking for significance, and we'll search it through money, we'll search it through sex, we'll search it through so many other avenues in life, pleasure. Sometimes we just think work could satisfy that, or being a power, authority, think we can satisfy, fill that void, but yet we still, at the end of the day, find ourselves going back to the well. We're thirsty. We're thirsty for something living, something that means meaningful, that will bring life to us. And so here is the question. Where are you going? Which well are you find yourself going on a daily basis? And you find yourself going, getting more and more, but yet still the next day, you're back to the same place. Still that void is there. Still that hunger, that thirst is there. Well, today I believe that Almighty God is here for us, to fill us, to give us that peace, that love, that we've been longing for. It's there for us for the taking. If we just ask, if we just make room in our hearts. Well, this is Chaplain Rick. I know that this may be feel a little uncomfortable, but I'm telling you that you are loved, that you are cared for, that your life has meaning. And kind of like I didn't listen to my body. Well, today I'm listening more to my body when it tells me you're thirsty. You need to stay hydrated, stay refreshed, quench your thirst today. Love you, praying for you. Again, this is Chaplain Rick with Corporate Channels of America. If this has blessed you, please let me know. I'm going to put this on my YouTube channel, Chaplain Rick Tirado. You can also see the other videos there that you've missed. But know that I'm praying for you. If you have a prayer request, let me know. Send it my way. Come make it in the comments. Give me a thumbs up. Just let me know that you've watched it, you listened to it. Know that anytime, at any place, I'm here for you. You can call me, you can reach out to me, and know that you are loved and you are cared for. Have a blessed day. Have a blessed week. Have a joy-filled day. This is Chaplain Rick. Until next time. Bye.